Welcome back to Football Kings, guys. It's Saturday, and we've had the first couple games of the Premier League match week 33. Chelsea fans in severe pains. They lost what? And how many goals did you lose by again?
We're not in severe pains. It
How
wasn't
many
a
goals did you lose
surprise.
by again?
I don't know why we'll be saying
It's
Ash,
a
I spoke
simple
to you on
question. It's
Friday.
a simple question. How many goals did you lose by to
One
United?
zero, and we could have still been playing by now, and it will still be 1-0.
Okay.
Yes, that's how terrible we are.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. We'll get into Chelsea. Anyways, we'll
So
talk about Chelsea United game. Ash is on the stream, and also we
Hey
have
guys.
guests too as well. Naya is on the stream too. Naya will
Hello,
be
hello.
he'll be talking in the background. But yeah, Tottenham drew Brighton. I think that was a painful one for Tottenham because they're looking for that win. Javi Simmons, I
They
don't know what
conceded at
happened to
the
him.
end, right?
they did.
Um,
Right at the
They
end,
did.
yeah.
yeah, Javi Simons scored a wonderful goal today, but it ended up being a draw for Tottenham. Maybe they're on their way out. Wolves lost to Leeds
Mhm. Yeah.
3 goals. So Wolves, I'm sure they're getting relegated at
Leeds
this
are
point.
surely safe now, I think.
Yeah, I mean they're like they have
They're
what 30,
6 points above,
36
I think.
points.
Yeah,
36 points also, I think.
yeah.
Bournemouth won Newcastle and then draw for Brighton and Fulham. Honestly, Chelsea, you guys are kind of lucky that Brighton. Let's see how Everton play, but you're lucky that Brighton drew
Brighton is
Fulham.
winning. Everton
Uh,
is winning tomorrow and become
Brentford drew
seventh.
Fulham. I think Brentford drawing Fulham kind of helps your case right now because you guys are still sixth, right? So I think it's good so far until Everton play. And I still feel like Liverpool might beat Everton, but that's a different conversation. But anyways, AB saying, look at the smirk on King's face. It's like Christmas for him. I mean, of course I'll be happy that Chelsea lost. But I actually wanted Chelsea to win.
So
I
that we
wanted
can hold United
you
back
guys
from
can hold
qualifying
back
from champ.
United. But at this point, since 5 people are going to the Champions League,
You might as well just focus on
I might as
yourself,
well just
brother.
focus on myself and be happy
Why
that you guys
why
lost. It gives me
why a
room.
broken club?
Hmm.
Why a
It
broken
gives
club?
it gives me room. But anyways, let's get into the conversation. Chelsea United. What did you think of the game? Ash, what did you think about the game?
First of all, I think today's game confirms Champions League for United. I think
Mm.
we're 10 points above.
94% confirmed,
Yeah,
not fully confirmed.
Well, pretty
I
much confirmed.
we're pretty much.
If
If this
you
is
lose your
going, if
next
this
five
is going,
games,
no, no. But
if
if
you
this
lose
is
your
going,
next five
But
games,
given how the other
you are
the
not
other
going,
but given
but
how the
right?
other teams are
guys, like,
inconsistent, you
let's
think
be
they won't
honest.
go?
It's Liverpool,
They'll go,
United,
they'll go, they'll
Aston
go.
Villa. Like Liverpool. Oh wait, Liverpool is fifth at the moment, right?
Fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're 10 points off the safety for Champions League. When
Mm.
seeing how Chelsea is recently, like I don't think like uh United will miss out on Champions League football next season. But anyways,
Yeah,
for
that makes sense
today's
because
game
it's 10 points away from
from
Chelsea, right?
Chelsea, so and judging on Chelsea's form, like it doesn't
You
look
just need two draws. You just
promising.
need two draws
Yeah,
Two draws for what?
for them to go. They need two draws.
To
That's what they need.
guarantee to guarantee
Yes,
their
because Chelsea plays Liverpool. So one of us are still going to drop points. So it's
but
not
we also
actually
play
15.
Liverpool at Old Trafford as well.
Yes,
yeah.
so,
United
so
beat
that's what I'm
Liverpool.
saying. So
Yeah,
so between Chelsea and Liverpool, two of us will drop points. One person will still drop points. That means it's not actually 15 points left, it's 12 or 14. Do you get
Mm.
what I'm saying? So if
yeah.
Chelsea even draws to Liverpool, what are we saying? So it's just 2 points United actually need.
Do you
Yeah,
really think you
Worst
guys
case
will
scenario.
qualify for you guys will get Champions League next season?
I think so too. Like high
No, I,
possibility.
I don't
See
mean I
you,
don't mean United. I mean Chelsea. Do you think you get Champions League?
Chelsea. Are you
Yeah.
talking Kingsley? Like I'm going to allow.
I
I'm
don't
going to
think
allow.
so.
Allow. I'm going to allow Nia go first because when I start my rant, people
Uh,
know it's going to take a bit of time
Naya, are you a Chelsea
because
fan?
I have.
I'm a Chelsea fan, and all I have to say is, at this point, I'm not even sure if we're gonna finish top 10. Like, we're that
Thank
bad.
you. Thank
Wow.
you.
Like, we don't know how to make simple passes. Like, even today, like all our attacks, there was no pattern of play. People are just doing whatever they want to do,
Mm.
and I don't know if it's the players or the managers, but nothing is working right now. Um,
I just wanna hold him and say thank you guys so much for taking Garnacho off us. So much. Like it's
is a refund still possible? Because
Drop the link for Drew. I think he wants to come and say something too.
also like,
Oh,
but let's be honest, guys. United hasn't been that good today. Like, I'll just talk about United a little bit so that the Chelsea people can rant. But I just want to talk about a little
Yeah,
first.
go ahead, go ahead.
United first half and second half they looked lethargic, like they had no energy. Look, even if Carrick gets the Champions League football, I do not think, and I do not want Carrick to like lead United for next season. Like I do not want that. I don't want him to be in charge.
Mm-hmm.
So because there's no intensity, you're playing one game a week, one game in 2 weeks. You should be like pressing the whole 90 minutes. I don't care
Mm.
if it's home, away, wherever you're playing. The players look dull, not sharp. We could have scored maybe one more goal on the counter, but Cunha had a bad touch and then he got a yellow card. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys saw that.
I
That
saw
could
that.
have been a
Yeah, I saw
goal.
that.
Mhm.
Should have been a goal.
Should have been a go. Yeah.
Well, we got lucky as well. Chelsea hit the bar twice, and it's just second half there was nothing for United. So if
Mm.
United fans really think, oh, we're back next season, we're playing Champions League football and so on and everything, then guys gotta wake up because this is not the football we should be playing if we're playing Champions League next season. We gonna go
Mm-hmm.
to Bayern Munich. We're gonna go, let's say, to top teams in Europe, and if you're gonna play like this, you're gonna get battered.
But next season you guys will rebuild. I mean, there's the
We'll recruit.
summer. You possibly
But
have a new
judging on our board,
coach.
Kingsley, they're very stubborn on spending money. I'm telling you, these guys are gonna keep Carrick to save money, so that they're not gonna spend on a new manager. Keep Carrick on like a regular salary, and then let's see what. I'm telling you, we're not gonna get more than three
So
players
you're
in.
saying so you're saying they shouldn't back Carrick at all. Like Carrick is not
No,
a good fit.
if you're watching,
Even
look,
with better
everyone's gonna
players, you don't think
agree.
Carrick can do something with United.
Carrick just first two games he played good against City and Arsenal, but that was just a new manager bounce. But if you look at the pattern of playing Kingsley, you're gonna be like, Ash, you are right because there's nothing going on. It's starting
Mm.
from Everton away. Remember, we won a scrappy one goal
Mm-hmm.
at Everton away. That was bad. West Ham away. It's lucky goal from Sesko. Leeds home. Terrible. Today, terrible. We still got the result, but like we were lucky. But if you're gonna play like this, it's gonna be another season like we had last year. Like we're gonna be out of Champions League quickly. We're gonna be finishing mid-table again.
Okay, I see your point. Like
So
the squad is thin. If you guys really want to compete, you guys need to sign people. I personally feel like
we
qualifying
at
for the
least
Champions
need
League would
six
give.
players in.
Yeah,
Kingsley,
but
three
qualifying for the Champions
midfielders.
League will give the ownership that push to want to sign. I mean, the project looks interesting having Champions League for a new manager coming in. I don't know if they'll back Carrick, but I get your point of not backing Carrick, but you never can tell what the decision will look like going into the summer. That's
I
just what I
just
feel
I
personally.
pray and I hope this is not the same pattern for the next season United is gonna have that we had before when we got Champions League football. Like we
Mm,
have not had the right recruitments
mhm,
and then we just fell apart. I just hope it's not another case again. If you guys
mhm.
understand what I'm talking about, like
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
Champions League football before, but
yeah,
we
yeah. I
had
know. Yeah,
wrong recruitments.
yeah,
The two teams were shit.
yeah.
Two
So
teams. Ash,
yes,
Ash.
it was a game of donkeys. Like seriously,
I'll,
it was
I'll, I'll
donkeys.
jump. I'll jump in now because, to be honest with you, what irritates me the most,
Mhm,
ABC, what am I going to rant about? I'm not going to rant, but I'll just say what irritates me the most
mhm,
is wasting 2 solid hours or 1.5 hours of my time to watch that. Right? Let's start from there.
okay.
And there's something I've said since this man. I've been saying it, and I'll continue to say it since Rosinho said he's been saying it. Oh, I want to change the way we play so that I can have my impression on the team. Brother, since you did that, we've not had a win. The only wins we've had
Mm-hmm.
are against people in League One or whatever.
Port
Yes,
Vale.
Port
Port
Vale,
Vale,
Wrexham.
we've not.
Port Vale.
Yes, we've not had a win. Like legit, this is not a laughing matter.
Wow.
And look at the consistent pattern. Chelsea fans on this live will back me on this. There's a consistent pattern. We cannot score. Why can we not score? We cannot score because there
It's a
is no
concern.
plan on how to score. We just look at like a bunch of and Nia said the same thing. We look like a bunch of individuals put on the pitch and just knocking the ball around. That's all we
Mm.
do. That's this manager's a style of play. I don't know. That's not a style of play. Do you get what I'm saying? The
Okay.
first 8 games he played, we saw clearly that he had not changed anything. He
Mm-hmm.
was still playing the same way the players knew how to play,
Okay.
probably like Maresca. But we started to see this guy's ugly face from
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal. Was it from Arsenal? No, was from PSG.
From PSG.
We
Yeah.
started to see his ugly face from PSG
Yeah.
when I don't want to abuse anyone, but when this
You're already
clueless
there.
guy,
But as well, go ahead.
when this clueless guy
Yeah.
decides to use our second best thing in the goalkeeper, like brother, Maresca has tried that guy. He's not good enough.
Jorgensen.
You don't have you don't have two heads.
Mm.
You don't have two heads. Why don't you learn from the previous guy that was there? Football
Okay.
is not magic.
Andy, let me
You're
play
not
devil's
coming to
advocate. Let me play devil's advocate. Would you give some of the blame to the players that are not performing at the levels you expect them to perform, like Cole Palmer?
every single
Cole
blame.
Palmer doesn't look the
Cole,
same way
Cole
he
Case
Palmer
looked.
looked so
every
bad
Yeah,
like
single
today.
that's just all I'm saying.
every
So
single
I
bad.
know Rosinho has some blame, and I agree with you.
yeah.
But would you put some blame on your attacking players? Naya, what do you think? Would you put some blame on Cole
I
Palmer and
agree
these
with
guys?
it. I'll be honest with you. As much as we can put the finger on the manager, but you have to look at it. These are world class players, right? We bought them for a lot of money. There's a lot of expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it on a podcast recently. Gary Neville was saying sometimes what the manager says might not be right. Sometimes the leading players have to grab the game by his throat and be like, you know what? I'll do something. I'll
Mm-hmm.
make it work. I'll dribble the ball in. I'll do something. All we did today was from the left back to the center back to the other center back to the right back,
Like
and then
sideways. Sideways.
recycle, and then
Yeah.
recycle. Go from
Mm-hmm.
left to right, left to right. No player had the guts to do something. They didn't want to win.
Mm.
It looked like they didn't want to win. So as much as I hate the manager, hate is a strong word. Dislike the manager, dislike the owners. We have to also admit that our players are not showing up. I don't know what it is. Like I remember last season when it felt like they were fighting for the badge. They wanted to get the Champions League spot. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but this is clearly on the manager. They don't trust him. They don't. Why? Look at 88 minutes. Let's take an
Mm-hmm.
example. I'll put an example out there. People say I'm weird. 88 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Fernandez falls down and does like this. When he goes off, is he not walking properly and
He's
running off?
walking. So what do you
There's
think?
nothing absolutely wrong with him. Fernandez has never done
Yeah,
that
yeah,
before.
he walked. I saw that.
Never.
You're
Fernandez has
one goal
never
down.
done
You're
that
one
before.
goal down. You're one goal down
Wow.
at home.
He's
If
never
you're
done that
fine,
before.
keep on playing.
To be honest with you, Kingsley, I'll tell you, since the 26th game of the season, we're in
Mm.
what game now? We're in 32,
34,
32 or
33.
34,
33.
It's 33.
33,
33. This is
whatever.
match 33.
So,
Yeah.
so 9 games or 10 games ago, we are
Mm.
19th on the table. Yes, we're 19th on the table.
Mhm.
19th
On
on
what?
Kingsley. I know we can say let's blame, listen, we can say, oh, let's blame Kopama. Kopama is not the we are all aware that Kopama just came from a groin injury, which is
Mm-hmm.
sustained ending of last year.
But that
It will
groin
take
injury came back from. It's been a while though. He's come
Kingsley,
back from that
Kingsley.
injury.
Yeah,
Actually.
yes, but look at it even under Maresca. You as the
Mm-hmm.
manager are the one picking the first team,
Mm-hmm.
right? This brother, I will tell you something. This guy folded his arms. We were doing the same garbage. Now we have three people at the back. I don't know why Caicedo is at the back with the three people. When Caicedo should be sitting in the middle with Fernandez to progress that ball through. But rather, this manager chooses to put a Caicedo as part of the three people at the back. Do you get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? We don't have. If you go and look at the way we play, there's nobody in the middle. If you look at those three at the back,
Yeah.
there's just an empty space.
Mhm.
A lot of United players. Then you have like 6 people at the other side. Brothers and sisters, this is simple logic. How is the ball going to get from these 3 people at the back to the 6 people in front? And sometimes we now had like Cucurella talking in. We're having Cucurella talking in, but we choose for Caicedo to stay at the back. Why? Why? Cucurella is not a midfielder. Yes, Cucurella can talk in to add up numbers, but Cucurella is not a midfielder. And that's why Nia is saying that most of the time we just keep knocking it at the back. At the end of the day, you have Cucurella leave the middle because he cannot get the ball. He now comes back to make it 4. At the end of the day, we are now 4 at the back. Go and look at it. That's what was happening. We have a line of 4 at the back.
Yeah.
We just keep knocking it to ourselves. Then when we now try, like I say, Fernandez comes back. He's the only one amongst like 3 players. Then what will happen? He comes to the left-hand side or the right-hand side to Pedro Neto. AB is saying that Kopama and
Is
Pedro
this
Neto.
true? SSB saying
No.
last Chelsea goal in English Premier League was March
Yes.
4th.
Yes,
One
yes,
man.
that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Yes. So
Against
now
Villa.
the ball comes
Yeah,
to the
Aston
ball.
Villa.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yes, the ball comes to
I cannot
ball comes
believe
to
this.
Pedro Neto. But AB is saying that Kopama is not passing to Pedro Neto. He cannot pass to Pedro Neto because the way they are setting them up is not conducive for him to pass to Pedro Neto. Because at the end of the day, look at it. The wingers are totally isolated. There's
Mm.
no even connection between the wingers that are wide with the people that are even lining up in front and the people that are lining up in the middle. You see, every time Pedro Neto gets the ball, it's even hard for him to find a pass. He has to come back, turn as if he's on a bike.
Well, Pedro
He
Okay.
Neto's
turns
the only
round,
guy.
looks
He's
for
the only
someone,
guy
no one.
he's the
And
only guy who looks a bit better.
the manager sets his hand like this, standing
Yeah.
on the
You
sideline.
don't like Rosino's
We
body
saw
language. I get it.
no. But look at
Mhm.
this. Let's look at this again. You now have, I can't imagine that we have a professional manager in the Premier League. And
Mhm.
you saw Garnacho playing the rubbish he was playing, and you could
Oh
not
my
take him off
God.
at 70 minutes. And you could not take him off at 70 minutes. You have a big bench. They look
Okay.
at that.
Yeah.
Look
And
at this guy cannot even make a pass. Kingsley, it was because of the first goal. The first goal that we considered was Garnacho.
He
Go
couldn't
and look
even
at it.
defend.
Go and
Like
look at
Bruno
it.
breathed through.
Garnacho was brought on. Garnacho was brought on for Estaval. You
yeah,
get what I'm saying?
I know.
But this
That's
guy
about
was
yeah.
allowed to play his garbage from beginning to end. So the question I have for the manager, you cross your hand. Why couldn't you put Kopama wide, Pedro Neto to the left-hand side and bring in another midfielder so that you increase the number in the middle? That's basic logic. I don't need to be a coach to do that. I don't need
Let's
to be a coach to do that.
let's hear from Drew. Let's hear from Drew. Let's hear from Drew.
Hey,
Drew,
Andy,
Drew,
guess
Drew,
how
what do you
many
think?
shots? Guess how many shots United have today?
One,
How many shots?
one,
Probably
one,
Four.
one on
And
target and one on target, one goal.
and Kingsley, we had
I
21
think
shots, and we couldn't score. This is
Damn.
I cannot
stupid.
believe Chelsea couldn't score with United having Mazraoui at centre back and Aiden having a 1 million.
Exactly. They had no adult center back,
There's not
senior
a
center
proper
backs.
centre back playing for United today. Aiden Heaven
Kingsley,
was like a 1
congratulations
million,
on top
1
four.
million pound signing from Arsenal's
Damn.
like
That's crazy.
Arsenal's
21
youth or
shots. Drew, you
Yeah,
said 21?
yeah, 21. Congratulations on
Kingsley,
top four, Kingsley.
when Drew is talking about this 21 shots, the 21 shots, were they planned out or is just we trying to make things happen?
It's
Go and
just the
watch the game.
crosses into
It
the
was
box. Yeah,
yes, it
Yes,
was
they had
just the
21.
players trying out their best, just knocking the ball around. Then someone just get. It looks as if we're
Cross.
hurried. We're always hurried. We're not thinking. We're hurried with all our decision making.
Nah, you can't say the last time Chelsea scored a goal in the Premier League. The straight of home.
Yes, we're still open. It's still open.
Nah.
Thank you.
Straight up Hormuz was still open the last time Chelsea scored a goal.
Wow.
And it's been maybe we should start praying for the stretch to be open. Maybe that's when we start scoring. Because at this, it was even open yesterday, then it closed this morning. That means we're not scoring a goal continuously. Let's wait.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. That's crazy. Okay.
That's why we need
So-
Obi Mikel.
So Drew, answer the same question I asked everyone. Do you blame I know Rosinho has majority of the blame. Do you blame the players for any of these current happenings at Chelsea, like with your
Look
current
at the bench
performance?
today. Like, there's no one to make a difference off that bench. Only we brought on Josh Achimpong and Chalaba when Mason
Exactly.
played
It's
well.
and we are trying to win.
He brought on Josh
I
Achimpong.
And we're trying
laughed so hard.
I
I
love you.
laughed so hard.
to
They're
win.
1-0
And
down.
you can't-
It's 80th minute. They're bringing on Chaloba and Achimpong or whoever.
That's Amarin stuff.
Brother, are you serious? You're bringing on defenders.
that's even worse than
Defenders.
Amorim. That's worse than Amorim. This guy
I
is
laughed.
below. He's
I
below
was like, what?
championship level. He's below championship level. This guy should just go and play grassroots. I'm sure if he has a grassroots team and I have a grassroots team, I'll be beating him week in, week out. He's garbage.
Andy, you have to
He's
trust him because
garbage.
Chelsea's keeping him for next season.
Oh my God. Do you know,
that?
Chelsea fans, let's just buckle up. I hope you guys have looked at the table and I hope we know that the next game is Brighton. We're not getting a win. The next 5 games, we're going at least 10 games, 10 losses. We've done 6 already. It will be about 10.
I mean,
We're not getting
your
a
next 5 games, you face Brighton, you face Forest, you face Liverpool, you
we're not
face
winning.
Tottenham,
We're not
Tottenham
winning
will
a
win
single
Tottenham.
one.
Tottenham
We'll
might-
win
We'll-
Tottenham.
Tottenham will
and
be
then
terrible.
and
Tottenham
then
will win
Sunderland.
We'll lose to Tottenham. So just one win.
Please
And
beat
AB
Tottenham.
So wait. So wait, you guys, you're not confident with the other games, but you're confident that you beat Tottenham even with
We'll beat
Rosinho.
Tottenham. Even with
You
the
are-
eyes
Even with
closed.
Rosinho, you think?
We don't need Rosinho to beat Tottenham. That's what you don't understand.
Hey,
We don't need a
Kingsley.
coach. We
You
don't
know,
need a coach.
I saw this tweet that Rosina got his coaching badges from Khan Academy. You know
From
that that learning site.
Damn. Okay. So Rosinho is completely ass. Okay, cool.
He's clueless. He's not as he's clueless.
Okay, so you don't
He's
win
clueless.
Brighton. You don't
No,
win. You don't win for. You won't
absolutely
win
not.
Forest. Forest
We
is an
can't
L.
win. How
Is it
are we
Forest
going to
away
win
or
Forest?
Forest at home?
It's
Forest at
away.
home or away?
Away.
No, you guys are at
No,
home.
home.
You guys are at
Did
home.
we
Argue.
lose today? Did we lose
And,
today?
and keep in mind,
Home-
Forest are in a
home
relegation
form is
battle.
shit.
They're gonna fight
Guys,
for the
Yeah,
Forest are in the
Forest are-
relegation
yeah.
battle as well, and plus their away is hard because even Liverpool almost drew to Forest away as well. So
Okay, so Liverpool. What do you think? You win Liverpool, Anfield.
No, we can't.
No.
We can't. Never.
No way.
Not
So
in
it-
this life.
might be a draw.
Not in this life.
Wait, and
Draw?
Mine was so good today.
Imagine, Mino was very terrible today, but he was man of the match.
He was good.
I
No, he
think-
was.
No.
He
The
was
only
not-
player.
He
The
was
only
not.
two players.
He
who
was
looked
not
good.
up to Mino. He was not up to the Mino I
But
know.
he played decent football. That's it. He
He
carried the ball
dictated
forward,
the play. He was
and
good.
that's it. Like that's it. Bruno just one assist. Other than that, he was not looking the best. and that's
Kingsley,
it.
this Bruno guy is gonna break the assist record. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
I
Two
like
more
this
words,
comment.
top
Back to
record.
football.
And guys, I like this comment from SSB. Say the funniest thing is I found the camera that these cameras kept showing Sanchez 90 plus minutes. Like he was going to score a goal. I'm like, why is Sanchez going?
Yeah.
Do you know that the referee saved us the disgrace?
Yeah,
Because
United
if
It
you
was
won.
a 2-0.
if
If he didn't
know
blow
that
the whistle, we would have scored another goal.
Immediately he saw that United were about to score, he just blew it. Say this disgrace has to stop. Go with your 1-0.
He must
enough.
be a Chelsea fan. Michael Oliver.
God, man, this guy is so garbage. He's so bad.
And Liam, what is it? Liam Dilap or
Kingsley,
whatever?
yeah. So do you know
He hit
something?
the post.
I have a thought. Now, Joao Pedro has hamstring or he's injured, right? He could not play this game. But the question I asked from this guy that calls ourselves our coaches, why can't you use Pedro Neto as the striker? Use Pedro Neto as the striker, use Kopama wide, and throw on Esugo in the middle. Esugo, Caicedo, and Fernandez. Like, why can't you do that?
So
Maresca
if you
did
use
that
if you use
against
Neto as the
Barcelona.
striker, who comes in for Neto? Garnacho on the wings.
Comes in
Esteval.
for Neto.
Palmer on the wing.
Esteban was there.
Esteban
And if
was
Esteban,
there, so you
yes,
want
and
Esteban, Palmer, and then Neto.
and
Kopama
what-
on the right, Neto
yes,
on.
and what's
Yeah,
worst
so
case
Esteban
scenario?
left
Yes.
wing, Kopama right wing, and then Pedro Neto as
Yes, and when
Okay.
Esteban is injured, you are better off putting Enzo Fernandez left as a winger and bring
Kingsley, I think
another midfielder in.
Esteval's season's over because of the hamstring.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Kingsley,
I get where you're going. Yeah.
you are better off using Fernandez wide left than Garnacho. Garnacho is, I don't know how that guy became a footballer. Like I watched him today and I was just in awe. I said, if this guy was playing under 13 football for me,
When he was playing, I saw a
I,
tweet.
I,
I saw a tweet after the game, post match tweet, guys.
this
Hear
guy,
me out. The tweet was, "It must be feeling nice for Garnacho being booed by both sides."
That's what I thought when he got
He
on.
got booed by the United fans, the Chelsea fans.
Wait, Andy, did you notice we stopped booing Mount because we just gave up? Like we weren't booing him after a while. Like we weren't booing Mount.
Oh man, it says in my opinion, I think a Chelsea player is supposed to be the man of the match. Yes, Chelsea lost, but I think that Chelsea played better than what I've
Who
seen
man of
them
the
play
match? Name
before,
the
no,
and
no,
player.
no,
more
no.
exciting
Again, I
than Liverpool.
disagree. Who are you picking forward as the man of the
No,
match?
I
Chelsea,
mean they were the
Chelsea
better
was just
team, Andrew.
unlucky. Really,
You
they're
agree
better
that
than
No,
they were
United.
better than United?
no.
We were
You
better,
should
but
agree.
who
I'm
was the
saying as a
United
hero?
were
United fan,
not better than
they were
Chelsea.
the better team
Chelsea
today.
were worse than Man United. That's what happened.
Kingsley, there was
We
not
were
like
worse
one
than
Mm.
player
them.
that stood out for us.
You
But
No,
guys
apart,
hit the post twice. Like
yeah,
So what? We hit the post 3 times.
yeah, and then
Caicedo had a shot which could have been
yeah,
easily going in.
Enzo
Yeah.
could have scored first half.
Yeah, so
Oh
I
yeah.
think Chelsea was a better team. So
that's crazy. Let me read. Let
Just
me
look,
read
just,
them.
just look at JP's comments. Just imagine this.
Europe.
So I saw Strasbourg play Europa League. They are good. They are better than Chelsea in every department. The former Wolves coach got them. Okay, it's Chelsea second. Okay, so that means the possible next coach for you would be Gary O'Neill.
That's where we are, Kingsley. Kingsley,
Gary
I'll,
O'Neill.
I'll put this
Yeah,
prediction.
Gary O'Neill. Oh,
Yes, okay. I agree. I agree with Ikena. Hato today was brilliant.
Yeah,
He
Hato
was
mm.
was
actually
sick.
he was man of the match, if you ask me.
Mm.
He was man of the match. Go and see the defending from this brother.
Yeah,
Center back. He's not a center back. He's a
I
left
thought
back.
Hato is not a centre back that can play. That is also a left back. He
He's
can
a
play
left
both.
back originally. No, you're not getting the
you can
point.
play
He's a
both.
left
You're
He
right,
can
back.
play.
Kingsley.
No,
Or he
Hato
can
can
Both.
play
play.
Yeah,
both.
he was.
He can play centre back. He can play left back.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not getting the points. His main position is left back, but he can play
Yeah,
center back.
yeah.
But
So
Yeah.
look
I'm not
at you.
surprised that
Look,
he would do
look
well at
at
centre
look
back.
at look at the work. I'm surprised. Look at the work he's doing. See the performance from Fafana today, and this guy is still making the first team.
Fu-
Fafana almost scored us. You
Oh
know,
my god.
Fafana almost scored us. Fafana almost
Yeah,
scored us.
that pass
Second
back.
goal.
Yeah.
Yes, like a senior defender. Why are you flinging your foot like that? Why? Man, it's just so bad, man. The guy, I
Gusto,
think this guy has given up. I think he's going
King,
to be sacked.
Kingsley
That's what I
Gusto had
think.
Hall of Shame as well. Gusto, what was he doing?
Gusto
Yeah.
was bad.
Gusto.
Yeah.
Every this here I want to talk about Gusto.
Gusto
Every
is not
time,
bad, but
no.
he's
But every
always
time Neto was
forgetting.
getting the ball, Andrew, why didn't Gusto make overlap?
That
Not
is
once.
instruction. Is the
Not
instruction of the
once.
manager.
I saw him
Is the
overlap.
instruction of the manager. Is the instruction of the manager.
You could have done
I'm telling
2v1
you,
against Shaw if he overlapped.
Ash.
Oh,
That is the instruction of the manager.
Andy, I think the
Mm.
pitch was a bit slippy as well because Garnacho was
So,
slipping.
was
Est-
falling down. We're blaming the pitch now. Is that what
no,
we're
I'm not.
It's been raining.
No, how was Esteval slipping and Garnacho slipping as well? That's what might
okay?
cause Esteval injury.
Okay,
The
let's move on
Okay,
to what we want to see differently. Let me start from Naya. Naya, what do you think should change with your club? Rosinho out. Are you Rosinho out, or
I'm
what do you
Rosinia
want to?
out. I'm the sporting director out. I think they're trying to build something for the past 4 or 5 years. Nothing is working. Enzo Maresca, sacking him was a big mistake in my opinion. After last season when we won the Club World Cup, we should have gotten better players in. We didn't need Gittins. We did not
Delap,
need
Delap.
Garnacho. We did not need Delap. These investments could have been way better. And I don't understand this idea of only signing players under 19 or 22, whatever. You need leaders on the pitch. You need
Mm,
players like when we had Rudiger, Thiago Silva,
mm,
people who know how to win, to guide
mm,
these young players. So I think, and the fact that we lost Levi Colwill and we did not get a center back, that's the day I knew that this season is not going to be that good. Because after the season we had, we needed to build on it, and we didn't get the correct replacements or the correct signings. And
mm.
I have a feeling if this model stays, we're laughing at Spurs, but a couple of seasons it might be us. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be honest with you.
Mm. So if you're going to rate like signing players or getting a top coach, what would you rate higher? Getting a top coach or signing experienced players? What's the priority for you?
For me, if I had to choose, I would
Mm.
pick the manager first. That being said, players are also important. So like we need both this summer if we want to compete for next year's top five spot. Because we're not getting Champions League this season. We can forget about it.
Five. Naya and Drovan, all Chelsea fans, we are finishing like ninth or tenth this season. Go and check the table. If we even finish ninth or tenth, Rosinho did well based on his ability
He did
because
well.
he's what?
He
Yes,
did
he's worse than
well.
Potter. He's worse than Potter. Yes, he did well. He did well.
So what's his ability?
Wow.
Like relegate Chelsea? Like
If he started with us, we would be in the relegation zone. That's confirmed.
100%,
And
100%.
and
If
Brentford
he
should have
started with us,
we've given Brentford so many opportunities to capitalize, and they haven't.
Brentford, they don't have a good bench. That's the problem. I watched their game against Fulham today. They were good, but they just, when the energy of your team is becoming a bit low, you just
Mhm.
need your
Yeah.
bench to come on and put on the
And
pressure on
help
Fulham.
push. Yeah.
The coach didn't have anybody to come on. Like there was nobody. I just felt like he didn't trust people on the bench
they
to
Mm.
have
bring them
five
on.
draws in a row, Brentford. Five draws.
Draws, yeah, first
Yeah.
time, yeah, first
So
time in a long time they've had 5 draws. So
And you were not beating
yeah,
Brighton. We're not.
Brighton.
They're gonna beat
Fabian
us.
Fabian Hosler used to win a Maresca. Have you forgotten? That's someone that was
Yeah.
a bit tactically sound. There's somebody that doesn't even understand what he's doing. This man will run over him
Are you
clean
guys are you guys okay? I know I'm playing devil's advocate, but are you guys
at the
not thinking too
Amex.
extreme? Like
We're not thinking,
I know yes, back to back you've lost, but don't you
No
guys
oh,
feel
way.
like you're being kind of extreme with the amount of games you're saying you're going to lose? Yes, you lost
are
to
we
this game
Kingsley,
with United. I expected this to be a draw because
I
Chelsea
expected it to
United.
be a loss and we lost.
Okay, fair enough. You said it's fair to be a loss, but in general, I expected this game to be a draw, like a 1-1 draw,
Kingsley,
like a 2-2 draw.
yes, but
You
the
guys
question, the
sometimes
the
your
thing,
games
the
are
thing
like
I'm
that.
the
So
why the reason I am so sure that I don't think we can get a win. The reason I'm so sure is because the manager has prioritized getting the team to putting his impression, his losers mentality impression on the team, getting them to play the way he wants them to play, regardless of the result. He keeps saying, "Oh, I know result is important in the short term, but we need to get them playing the way we want them to play." And I'm like, okay, you've played that way for how many games now? 9 or 8, 10 games, and you've gotten the only wins you've gotten are against people that are not in the Premier League. So maybe you are not built for this. Your style is not built for the Premier League.
but is it not the
Can
same
you
style
go
that
and,
he used to beat Villa?
are you sure he used the same style? He did. Okay, he did.
No,
But
but
let's
like,
assume.
is,
Let's
is Villa
assume.
the
But go
only
and watch
game he
that. Go
won?
and watch. Go and watch that Villa game. I will
yeah.
tell you that at 1-0, Villa had 2, 3 clean chances that if they are taken, we could have still lost that game. We were lucky in the Villa game. Go and watch it. We were. Only Watkins that day did not have he's shooting. Is a Kingsley saying are Chelsea fans being over the top on Rosinia? Yet he has a meltdown. He's going to have a
Andy,
meltdown tomorrow.
I'm going to
we
win
I'm so
need.
Everton
sure about
tomorrow,
it.
but that's a different combo.
No,
We've
tomorrow
already got
Um,
Liverpool's
more.
gonna get a result.
We've already got more losses than last season. We only had 9 losses last season. We have 11 this season. So it could be even more. So
I see what you guys are saying. The losses are a lot.
yeah,
Rosinho doesn't seem like he's going to be able to turn things around. I think the biggest concern, he keeps losing against top clubs, or at least clubs that give him a tough that give him a
Performance that
tough
Man
time.
you put into today, was that a performance of a top club?
That
No,
no,
was not,
I
but
want to say
We
that
play.
was not actually.
any team
We
Was
today
not.
could have beaten United. Like if you put
yes,
West
yes.
100%.
Ham today, if you put a
Mm.
West Ham there, they would have won the match. So I
Yes.
agree with
Yeah.
Andrew. Like Chelsea is actually really bad right now.
and the
So
J,
problem is
J,
he's not even drawing games as well. Like even if you pick up a few draws, like you can
yeah, he's
accumulate
not.
points.
The key thing is that there is no the major concern I've said, and I'll continue to say, there is no plan and organization on how we are going to score. Now,
There's no style of play.
the only yes, there's no style of play. The last time I saw us a bit organized and structured was when we played Arsenal three at the back. I don't who remember that game. We played Arsenal three at the back. That we
When
looked
you
like
guys were at the
we were
Emirates,
Yeah, and then
yes, when we were
Havertz
at the
scored
Emirates.
okay,
last minute.
yeah.
Yeah, we
But you
looked
guys were
like
more. You guys were defending a lot more in that
Defensive.
game.
Yeah.
yes, we're defending, but
Mm.
even at that, that game we still look like we had a plan. Do you get? But even go and look at when we played Manchester City. Even the defending was shambolic. The way we were defending, we just everybody just running like kids behind the ball. Like what are we trying to do? Is it one person pressing or two people? What are we doing? Are we trying to cover space or are we trying to cover man? I just saw people run. Kopama at this point in time, if I was his coach, I'll put him on the bench. At least one game.
You bench Palmer.
I'll bench him, Kingsley. Kopama is not offering us anything. Even if you want to use
If
him,
you bench Palmer, who comes
take
in
him.
for Palmer? Who
Take
plays in place
there
of
are
Palmer?
people on the bench,
Like who?
Kingsley.
Name somebody on your bench that
Yes,
replaces Palmer.
no, I don't
Lavia
agree
is
with
there,
that.
Sugo is there. Do you get what
Lavia to
I'm saying?
replace Palmer.
Or
Palmer,
if you want Palmer to play, push Palmer to the right wing. Let him not play as the 10. He's not offering us anything as the 10. Let Fernandez play as the 10. Yes, at least we have people that can run and carry the ball. Then Kompama can do some magic. Maybe he will occupy the right half space if he doesn't want to hog the wing.
AB saying, I already said it multiple times. There's no strategy. That's the issue. It's not about tactics. What should be your strategy now? What should be Chelsea's strategy?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Naya,
The main the main
what should be your
the, the
strategy?
main the main strategy should be focusing on winning games.
Yeah.
We
Just
we
I don't
want
know.
to we
Score
want to we
goals.
want to
I mean,
stop we want to stop playing out
how
from
do
the
you
back
win the game? Like, what's the strategy
because
to
it's
win the game? Like,
Yeah, what's
what
the
do you
yeah,
strategy
yeah,
to win
no.
the game?
The
win the game?
first thing is the first thing is we should stop playing out of the back because it's not working. It's not. Clearly it's not
Mm.
working.
So, what
Right?
do you want to do, Andrew? Like, play long balls or like what?
So if you don't play out of the back, then what would you
From the
do?
back, like, how do you want to play, Andrew?
Yeah.
If you don't play out
I
of the
think
back,
for
how do you want to play?
I think for me is long ball from okay. You have your two defenders out wide, your keeper, right? Whatever you do, touch the ball, goes to defender, comes to Sanchez. Sanchez picks out a winger, and we start building from there immediately. There are guys in the middle. Talking those, at least one of those guys right back or left back, let them be in the middle. Let's have at least three or four people in the middle. The guy wide picks up the ball. If there's spacing behind, let him
That's
start
that's,
running.
that's not gonna
Do you
happen,
get?
Andrew.
Or
Because I saw
Mares,
Sanchez kicking the
Ma,
ball today.
Ma,
It went nowhere near
Maresca,
Chelsea. Like it
Drew,
went nowhere near Chelsea players. Sanchez's
Drew,
kicking is
Mar-
not good today.
Maresca,
Yeah, yeah.
Maresca did that. Maresca did that under Sanchez has had an assist. So don't say Sanchez cannot kick the ball.
Yeah,
Is
against
this
I,
man?
I
Is
saw
this
some
man?
Wolves.
kicks
Is
today. It
this
was so
manager
bad.
that killed? Is this Ash? Is this manager that killed that guy's morale? He's the
Confidence.
one.
Yeah.
Yes, he's the one. He's the one against PSG. We saw him do that several times. Pick out guys that are wide. Under Maresca, he had better passes wide. Maresca stopped playing out of the back. I don't know if you guys noticed. He stopped it because he just knew that Sanchez wasn't good enough. Sanchez was our best keeper. But most of the time, if we wanted to do it, we ball directly to maybe a midfielder in the middle, ball through the lines, and we take it wide and we start. or from Sanchez wide immediately. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what Maresca was doing most of the time. And when we have hold of the ball, we start playing at the back. But that at the back, we have people in the middle that can pick up those balls. Ball through the lines in the middle. We're picking up those balls. We're sending it wide. And we're having a 1v1 wide already. Do you get what I'm saying? So, but we don't do all those things again. I don't know what we are doing. I just sit down and watch. I don't know what we are trying to do. That's the problem.
AB saying you kept shutting me down a few weeks back when I was suggesting three at the back for the rest of the season. See how we are conceding like a Sunday league team. So do you guys think three at the
Eh,
back will work for the squad now? Prevent you guys
Three
from
at the
conceding.
back, three at the back might not even work because we
Cucurella's
cannot,
not a
we
wing
cannot,
back.
we cannot, yeah, and we cannot even score. If you implement
That's
three at the
true.
back, what is the plan to score? What is the pattern of play we are going to use to score? This guy doesn't have it. I've not seen anything that suggests that even with the four at the back, we have a way and a plan to try to score, to get the ball forward. There should be a plan of getting the ball forward. What is the plan? If you don't have a plan, then please keep using the one that the former manager left for them. If you don't have a plan,
I mean, it's very easy to say just default to what the former manager has done and don't change anything. I see where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, you're a coach. You believe in your ability as a
you
coach.
can't.
You believe in your own tactics. I
What
see.
ability?
No, but that's where I'm coming from. Like as a coach, you believe in your own ability, right? He's been doing this at Strasbourg. He's had his the team at Strasbourg. He
What
thinks
was his what was his result at Strasbourg? Was he an A
that's
plus
irrelevant to
at
what I'm trying to
Strasbourg?
say. What I'm trying to say is he's been at Strasbourg doing his thing as a coach. Coming to Chelsea, of course, he will want to bring some of his ideas and tactics to the team and try to make the team play the way he wants them to play. Things are just not working out the way he expects. But if things were working out well, I
Honestly,
mean, you guys will celebrate him bringing the
I'll
tactics,
give
right?
you
So he
I
might
will
as well
give
try.
I'll give you an example. Why
Mm.
I say no matter what this guy does, I simply I'm here outside and I don't get what he's trying to do, and I'm not confident in what he's doing. How do you think the players are feeling?
Okay,
How
let me say
how do you
something.
think?
I
Well,
feel like
let me say
two things
something.
have to align. Okay,
Let me say
go ahead.
something before you jump in. Now, when Iraola played his first 10 games for Bournemouth and he did
They
not
were
get a
taking
win.
L's.
Wait. They were getting else. What was the thing about that Iraola's team? And now
What
we
was
all saw we all saw how Bournemouth, how he changed from what they were doing and what they were trying to do, how they were trying to get the ball forward. We saw the patterns of play. The problem is they were not scoring. Do you get? They were not
Mhm.
scoring, and most of the games were maybe, at the end of the day they lose 1-0. But it was okay. I can't remember, but let's park that aside. But we clearly saw what he was trying to do. They were playing well in some games, but they were
Mhm.
still losing. Kingsley, we are not. Go and check. Apart from today's game, where it felt like we had 60 something percent of the ball, 59% of the ball, which I don't
Mm.
know what we did with it. Right? We've not been playing well. Against Manchester City, we did not play well. Against Everton, we did not play well. Against Newcastle, we did not play well. Go and check all the L's we've gotten. We did not play well. We did not. Even the one we won against Port Vale, we were struggling. Who watched that Port Vale match?
Okay.
We were
I
struggling even before we started getting the
mhm.
goals. We were struggling against a Port Vale.
Don't you think two things have to align at the same time?
What
Rosinho
things?
changing, bringing in new tactics, and also having his key players in the team in the right form to execute those tactics. Do you agree that those two things have to align for you guys to at least play
The,
well? Because
the thing is, he didn't have to cheat. He
if you
didn't
think
have to
about it,
change.
if you had an informed Cole Palmer, right, you had your wingers playing well. If you change the tactics a little bit, don't you think you guys would some things will still work out well?
He
What
didn't
do you
have
guys
to change
think?
the tactics from
Let Dhruv and
Maresca.
Naya go.
He didn't have to change the
Dhruv,
tactics from Maresca
So
to
should have
anything.
just kept Maresca's tactics and just leave it the same.
Yeah, and then
Naya, what do you think?
What does Nair think?
I agree. We should have seen out the season because the moment we sacked Maresca, I personally and signed this PE teacher, I wrote off the season, and that's what the board should have done. You hire an inexperienced manager, just see off the season, and then see what this guy's tactics all about. And we can see right now he has no idea what to do. So
Okay.
I don't see the point of giving him players because at least show us something. Okay, this is your style. It's not working out. I remember when Arteta joined in 2020 or 2021, Arsenal were bad, but you could see the style of play he was trying to build, even with David Luiz and Pablo Mario, whoever they had back then.
Mm.
He was trying to build
Chambers at
something.
center back.
Yeah, he was trying to build something. The way they pass forward, how they use their wingers. The game that we lost, I understand. Sometimes you can lose, but the 5, 6 games, what was our tactic? What were we trying to accomplish? I don't know. It's
Mm.
just 11 men who surprisingly act like they've never played with each other, just trying to see what can be done. Oh, it's not going. Let's pass back. What's happening?
Mm. That's fair. That's fair. Let me read this SSU's comments. Watch Lampard come back. This new regime in Chelsea love these low level league managers. Lampard will leave Coventry and join Chelsea. You think Lampard is your next coach?
Nah.
We don't even need Lampard. Come on. Like are
Not
this like
again, guys.
what are we like? I don't know who is advising these guys,
I don't
right?
know.
But we said we have Ash as a United fan. Help me think about this. We are the only club that have a a 5-man committee of technical directors.
Mm.
The technical directors team, there are
Yeah,
5 of them. Five in football. Five. We are the first people in football history to assemble 5 people to make decision as on like what are we doing?
but doesn't so when these five people sit down, isn't there conflicts of decision making? Like, what do you think?
Thank you.
It should be
Thank you.
one person building a vision and then like going forward on this is what we want to play. Like I know United has one director of football and he wants to do something. I know
You
that.
have 3 directors of football. No.
But there's like that's Omar Berarda and I think there is another guy, Jason
Jason
Wilcock.
Wilcock
Yeah,
and
Jason, and that's it.
Vival as well.
So, but I don't know about the
Chris-
third person. But these two people are
Christopher Vival.
handling, are in charge. So if there's five people deciding, I want this, I want so I don't know how is that working. So there's
And
conflict.
and Ash and Ash and everybody on the Nea and the Andrew and everybody on the life. That is why look at this is a pattern. That is why we bought the lap, we bought Gittins, we bought Ganacho. It's probably from one person each in that group of 5.
Oh, suggesting that this would be
Yeah, like
good.
I want this. What do you want? I
Yes.
want have.
I
What
want
do you
I want
want? I
Gittins.
have this. So,
Yes. Do you get what
so,
I'm saying?
Mm.
yeah.
So and at the end of the day, it's so painful. Why it's so painful is because when Levi Cowell got that injury, it felt like Levi Cowell was the backbone of that defense. He got that injury, and what did Maresca ask for? Oh, we need to
Centre
sign a
back.
center back. We need to sign an experienced center back. And people don't understand this, but go and look at the way Maresca played. Even Dizebi, when Dizebi had Levi Cowell, look at the balls through the lines that Levi Cowell gives. The people he picks up in the middle. The players that do that kind of passes are very few. Van Dijk, there are very few of them that can pick out. They can pick out a pass long. They can pick out a pass through the middle. Do you get what I'm saying? Tosin too does that, but Tosin is not good as a defender. That's the bad thing. So if you want him to be picking out balls through the lines, you'll be picking out balls from your nets. So you have to choose which one you want. Do you get? So the moment Levi Cowell got that injury, they were meant to buy a center back for him. Do you get? Then the 5 men came together and said,
Yeah.
"Oh, we need to find a solution. Listen, we need to find a solution from inside the club." So who
Yeah.
did we bring in? Anselminho. We brought in Anselminho that never kicked the ball for 6 months. Maresca was just looking at him week in, week out. Then okay, he went to Dortmund. I think he went to Dortmund or something.
Yeah,
He went to Dortmund
and then
September or
recalled
so.
him. I
Then
think.
he
They
came
called him
back.
for no
Then
reason.
then we sent him back again to Strasbourg. Then we now brought the guy
Injured.
from Just look at the way we are operating, Kingsley. Look at the way we are operating. We're operating. You know how we're operating? We're operating like a startup. Yes, I've worked in a startup. We're operating as like a startup. Even startups don't even startup even operate better than this. You
You guys
know
have,
this,
And
Kingsley.
but you have to acknowledge that you guys are trying to fail fast. So
yeah, 80% of startups
So,
fail as well.
we'll
yeah,
fail
fail
before
fast.
the 7th year. So we're failing already.
So you're trying
Startups fail
stuff and you're
before.
failing. You're failing and you're moving. You're
Yeah, so
moving.
we'll probably it will end in a relegation by the 7th year if we continue this way, because that's how we're operating. We're operating as if we're a startup, but we're not a startup. It's a club that was established in 1905 or what year? I can't even remember the year. We established what year? We had the culture already, everything set in place. You simply bought the business, you ripped everything apart, and now we're simply operating as a startup. That's what we are. We're a startup,
Kingsley,
a
look at the
startup that
stat I
cannot.
put in chat.
Kingsley, a startup that cannot even put. I when I said this thing, you were laughing at me. But these guys, we have a huge marketing team, but we cannot. Before we got sponsor on our jersey, it took 2.5 years. Two and a
Okay.
half years, we cannot get a sponsor on our jersey.
Okay. Before we deviate, let's go back to that centre back point, because AB raised something about centre back point. Says, please stop these centre back excuses. The team still had the following when Cole got injured: Badiashile, Tosin, Disasi, Chaloba, Fofana,
He didn't
Achimpong.
talk about.
What's the point of having 5 centre backs just because one got? What's the point of? I guess just because one got injured. I guess what's the point of bringing somebody else when you have like 5 centre backs?
No,
I
he's
think
saying
Okay,
that
that's what
why do
put
you
AB
have
put
said.
the
other
put
five
put the
center
put
backs?
the comments again. Put the comments up.
Yeah.
Let's analyze the people he's calling so that we'll be critical about ourselves. Now, AB, Levi Cowell, right? Can you compare Levi Cowell to Badiashile?
And
No.
Disasi.
He can't even lace his boots. It's not like Levi Cowell is a world-class defender. No, I'm not
He's
saying that.
decent
But
enough.
the basics of defending, Badiashile, since he got that
Oh,
injury,
Badiashile on his day
Badiashile has
though.
been up.
Badiashile on his day is not
Yes,
too bad.
Badiashile is an
On
intelligent
his
defender,
day
but
is once a year.
since he,
Yeah, on his day is
yeah,
not too bad.
exactly, once a
Once a
year,
year.
when he
So
sees
we have to wait
Liverpool,
for on his
that's
day.
only yes, once a year out of 38 games, once a year. That's the person we should depend on. Then you talk of Disasi, that is just was thrown to the bomb squad.
Why'd you
The
skip
brother is
Tosin,
just
Andrew? What
he,
about
he,
Tosin?
no, don't even go there. Ash, don't get me started with Tosin. I beg you, please. I'm skipping Tosin for a reason. I skipped him for a reason. Don't get him mixed up.
You
Chaloba,
skipped
a,
Tosin.
a young man we got from academy. Chaloba is a squad player. What
No,
are
but
we doing?
Chaluba tries. He puts in a
He
he
tr-
puts in he tries, he
he's
tries
playing.
his
He's
best.
playing for the yes.
He
Right.
can
Kingsley,
put in
let me
a
tell you
shift.
something.
Like
There's
I
an
think give Chaluba some
ability.
credit.
Listen. I'm not saying.
Okay,
I'm
you
not saying.
tried, but you're
I'm not.
not good
He
enough for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
tries. He
yeah,
tries.
exactly. Ash, I'm not saying Chaloba is not good enough to. United fans are entering the this thing now. Chevy is on. We know what next is going to happen. Panther. Anyways, Chaloba is trying his best, but
Mhm,
is he? Let's be serious. Let's call a spade, and
mhm.
not a shovel. Can we do that, please? Chaloba simply is not good enough. He can come from the bench
It's
and play for the badge, yes. But
but
as a
not
starter,
good enough. Yeah.
then you talk of Fafana. Fafana, since he went under his fasting, we've not seen him. Yes, Kingsley, we've not seen him. We've not seen Fafana since he went. You
What
were saying
since Ramadan started,
I
he's
know,
done.
I know. I
he's checked out. Do you get what I'm
honestly
saying?
I see I see what you're saying about I see what you're saying
Once
Is
about
it
the
upon a time,
Andrew?
quality.
Andrew, is he still
and
having the effects of
Achimpong,
fasting? You think?
probably. Then Achimpong, we talked about Achimpong, guys. This is a young man that needs a loan. Don't use Chelsea. Chelsea is not a loan
Yeah.
club. Send him out on a loan. Let him get experience. He's good. We see that, but you saw the baby mistake this brother made. A ball that you simply clear. Safety first is what we teach in under 13. Safety first. This brother, I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he was trying to pass
Yeah.
in front of his box 18 or and they used it to score. That was a game I don't know if we drew 2-2 to
Leeds
Leeds.
No,
game, Leeds
but
2-2. Yeah,
Wait.
we drew 2-2 in that
So
Leeds game.
so I've mentioned everybody on that list except one person which I decided to skip for certain reason. We can clearly see that those guys don't foot the bill to be
so
defenders
okay, wait.
currently.
Based on, but okay, I see what you're saying. Cowell is better than Chaluba, than Badiashe, than Fofana, sure. But at the end of the day, Cowell is injured. You want them to just sign somebody to directly replace Cowell, or at least have a centre back pairing of Chaluba and Fofana, and just keep on using that centre back pairing. Let them gain confidence, or even Badiashe, let them gain some confidence playing together, getting those
Honestly,
minutes, right? So that they
yes,
can get back to
we were
form. You get what I'm
we were
saying?
using once in yes. So that's the thing. Once upon a time this season, when we had two pairing that could keep a clean sheet, that was Fafana and Chaluba, right?
Yeah,
Fafana
they were
went on,
doing well.
yes, Fafana went on fasting. Do you get what I'm saying? And he was struggling. But once upon a time, also, I don't know if the manager has killed his confidence. I don't know. Because this
Okay.
manager, the only good thing about Rosinho now, that the constant thing I've seen that he's killing people's confidence. He's killed Sanchez's confidence. Sanchez is worse off than what he was 1 year ago. We could all agree that Sanchez was an improved keeper the first half of the season. Yes,
Yeah,
there's nobody on this life
100%.
that will tell me that Sanchez was not.
100%.
When this brother stepped in, what happened? It feels like Sanchez cannot even make a save. He cannot make a pass. Who did that? Who did that?
Let's bring Chevy on. Chevy, what's up? What do you have to say? What do you have to add to the conversation?
Yo, how you guys doing? Good evening, good afternoon,
United Red
wherever
Devils.
you are, wherever you're listening to me from.
G-
Andy,
GGM.
I have a deal for
Yeah,
you. I
yeah.
know Enzo is about to leave. I have Ugarte. Have you heard Ugarte before? 40 million,
Keep your gate to yourself,
like
I
the
beg.
last guy. I loved, United's man of
Ganacho.
the match today. Ganacho was so, Ganacho is so awful that whenever he's on the ball, I'm excited to win the ball back. Like that's how that's how good he was for United. And to be very honest, I honestly don't know the problem with Chelsea. I'm glad to take the 3 points. We're going to Champions League. It's basically secured now for United. I don't see Chelsea winning their next 5 games. And I don't see United losing their next 5 games. So, I think it's done and dusted.
Will
So,
Chelsea go for Europa League next season? Are they playing Europa League? No, you don't think?
Even Conference League, we don't stand a chance.
No, like
and,
I don't like the extremes
I
you're
don't know.
going
I
on.
think
I
they'll
don't
be
like
in
Andy's
Europe. Like
extremes.
they'll be
Andy,
in
you're going
Europe.
on extremes.
Andy, Andy, do
You
you
literally on this
Is
live said, "Oh yeah,
is the
Rosinho can get."
reality.
You said Rosinho could get 6 wins. Let's not forget that.
Yes,
You guys have been on the stream.
seven,
You
seven,
defended.
seven,
You. I
seven.
asked
How
you.
many
I
how many
asked
wins
you
do you
how
guys
many
have
wins do you
now?
think Rosinho will get in the last 8 or 9 games that were left. You
No,
said
10 games.
seven.
I said the last 10
In the
games he
last
can
ten
get
games,
seven
sorry,
wins.
10 games, you said 7 wins,
Yeah,
and you
based on the
defended
players
that.
he
That
has.
was an
Yeah,
extreme. That was an extreme.
how many has he got since then?
How many? How many
maybe
How many
one.
wins have you got, Andy?
AB said two. AB said he's still waiting for his second win.
that was an extreme. But anyways, let
Anyways,
me
let's address AB's comments.
let me read some comments from AB. AB says,
Yeah,
yes, I'll start from this point. Yes, Badiashile was great when we first signed him.
that
Maybe
that
Cowell is
injury
better than this group, maybe 10%. What are you saying? Do
is
we have
more
to play
than
from the back? The guys can
what is
do
10%?
a good job
is more than 10%.
defending.
AB.
Maybe
Yeah.
10%. Like, how do you
And
measure that?
then AB saying, as a coach, I'm surprised that you're speaking like this. Every time a player is injured, you want the club to buy a replacement. Really,
Okay,
um,
let's
wait,
address
let me
that.
just
Let's
finish.
address.
Let me finish by
Okay,
saying
okay.
this. The issue
Yeah.
was Maresca. The issue
And
was Maresca was being stubborn. He didn't want to change his tactics. That's not the mark of a top manager.
Manager.
can I
Yes.
just
Yeah.
add?
And okay,
Okay,
you
Yeah.
want
Drew,
to
go
okay,
ahead. Drew, go
speak.
ahead.
Drew, go ahead. Then I'll yeah.
What did Man City do when Diaz got injured in January? They got Mark Gahey
Hmm.
Exactly.
straight
Fair
away
point.
addressing, and they have a lot of money. They spend
Hmm.
a lot of money in the summer, and so you can't say. just because we have five. The City had John Stones, Kusanov, that Rice guy, but they still bought a centre back.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can't really make that point. If there's quality on the market, you have to get it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
only you need upgrades. We did, and we tried to get Jacket, but then we said we didn't even get him. So
Yeah.
we still got it in January. So they knew that we made a mistake in summer not getting a centre back. That's why in January we're looking at Jacket, but we didn't get him. So that's why we panicked to rehold Saar. So that point, I don't really get that what AB saying.
All right, Andy, you can go ahead.
Okay. So let me address it. So um AP is saying, say, as a coach, I'm surprised you are speaking every time a player is injured. You want the club to buy a replacement. I'm not saying the club should buy a replacement if we have somebody that can do the job. Those
Mm.
guys there, the five of them there. I know we're talking about playing at the back and whatever, but okay, let's remove that and let's talk about just their defending. The only person I can even pick out, and there will still there's still even mistakes in him, right? We all agree that Chaluba should be coming on from the bench. Do you get Fafana? When Maresca was around, what was the constant thing he kept saying about Fafana? He said Fafana plays through pain every time he plays, and he'll play like that for the rest of his life. Fafana is in pain every time he plays football. We don't know how much pain he feels. Do you get what I'm saying? But as a club, but as a club that wants to win stuff, I'm not saying we should not give Fafana a chance to come off from the bench. But can we use Fafana week in, week out? We saw under Rosinho there was heavy rotation of Fafana. We saw that, right? Now it's clear. Let's be honest with you. In terms of defending, like the job of defending, Tosin cannot do it. He can't. Like the level we want, he can do it at another club. Let's be honest. But the level we want, I don't think Tosin is up to that standard. I don't think so. Right? I don't think Disasi is up to that. Okay, question. Will Manchester City come for Disasi? Will Manchester
No,
City come for Disasi? No. We
no,
ask now,
Never.
who are the king of buying defenders? Would they come for Disasi?
no.
Let's answer. Let's answer as a group.
No, 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 no.
Thinking.
We get the
Let's
point
answer.
here.
No. With Manchester City, Manchester City can buy Achimpong. They can, but they might not
Yeah,
buy him as a centre back. They might buy him as something else. So Achimpong is the only isolated person. Which other person is on that list? Would Manchester City, Arsenal, or even
Yeah.
Liverpool come for Badiashile?
Okay.
Do you think?
Let,
Do you think your club will come for Badiashile?
so yeah, we get the point. Before we give final thoughts and everybody disappears, I just want us to get into some conversations. Let's switch gears from Chelsea United, unless you guys have any few things you want to get off your chest before I switch the conversation over to something else.
I have something.
Okay, say your last bit before I switch the conversation
So
to something else.
yeah. So I just have another question for Andy. So months ago, weeks
Mhm.
ago, you mentioned a certain
Kobe
Lavia
Mino.
was better than Kobe
I
Mino.
know it was good. I
So
know it was
I want you to, because he dawned on your Enzo of 100
Wait,
million
what
and
did he
your
say? Lavia
Caicedo.
is better than Lavia.
He said Lavia is
Yeah,
better than Mino.
Kobe Mino.
Oh,
We had that conversation here.
he doesn't even start for Chelsea. Lavia, like,
exact. So that's the only thing. He doesn't start for Chelsea.
So Andy, do you have answers?
so see how bad he is.
Do you have an answer?
I don't have an answer yet because we was Chevy. We're trying to sort out our manager.
Mino costs
We don't
zero
we don't have
zero pounds. He costs
yes,
0 pounds.
we
He
don't have
dumped he
currently
dumped
we
on a
don't have
midfield
a
worth
manager.
over 200 million today, and you
Uh,
still sticking on that
What
opinion.
no, but
So
minor
are you still sticking to the opinion
Chevy. I'm still sticking to the opinion.
that
Oh
Lavia is
my
better than Mino?
I think he's better if he stays fit. I think so. That's my
Okay, let's
honest.
ask other Chelsea fans.
Yeah,
Naya,
yeah.
Drew, what do you think? Naya, do you think Lavia is better than Kobe Mino?
We see Lavia once every 4 months, so it's hard to judge.
Yeah. So that's it. That's the
That's the
only
only
thing, right?
problem. but when
Yeah.
he plays, I trust Lavia.
Okay.
No, I can't lie. No, Kobe Mano is better.
Drew, what do you think?
Yeah, I still say Lavia.
You still say Lavia?
Yeah, because mine is just 8 games. Andy, they're saying he's back.
So I
This
guess
is
I guess
only
Nair is the only non-delusional Chelsea fan here.
is
So
recency bias with
No,
minor.
it's not about delusional. Look at what
Yeah,
Navia was doing at Southampton
exactly.
before
Yeah.
all this injury started. Yes, no,
well,
look at what he
Okay.
was doing.
so that
He
means
was good.
then why can't
Yeah,
he do
and the
that in
and the
Chelsea?
and the and the matches he's been. He said Lavia can coach Mino how to play ball. Mino what? Anyways,
Okay, you
JP is
guys.
saying he said Mino runs like an injured horse. That's a United fan.
That's just his point. That's just his point.
Mm. Anyways,
Let's switch gears to Spurs getting relegated. What do you guys think?
They're
Can Spurs survive relegation zone?
they're playing Wolves, but guys, I think Wolves just did like a I don't know. They just like they got beaten by who Leeds and West Ham just to
Mm-hmm.
go and beat Spurs next week. Watch it. They're gonna go. They got beaten by them just to go beat Spurs next week.
and if
I'm
they lose
sure.
next week, they are relegated. They are.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't matter. They're eventually relegated, but
Yeah,
they're gonna
but
have a result against Spurs. I'm telling you. And
yeah,
it's
Um,
it's
probably
it's
draw.
it's in Molyneux. It's in Molyneux. Molyneux is a tough place to go and play in.
so you
So
think you think Spurs will lose that game?
Spurs
Spurs will
played
either
well.
draw or lose that game.
Yeah, yeah. Spurs played well today, but you saw the funny part when I watched that game was you saw Dezebi calling the assistant manager to go and shout on the players. I laughed, Kingsley. Yes, go and watch the game. He was calling the assistant manager. Oh yeah, go, go and shout at them. Go and talk to them. I'm like, brother, you're the coach. Why don't
You're
you
But
do
quiet,
that?
you.
they did. I actually think the Zebi
They
is
did
is
well. They
improving
did well
something.
today.
Is
They
improving
did well
something.
today.
It's
I've
clearly
clearly seen
better
an
than Tudor.
improvement.
So
Yeah, no. I've seen an improvement from the first game and the
Mm,
second game.
What are the
What
games Spurs have for the next six five fixtures? Like, what are the games they're playing? They're playing
so
Wolves
Spurs,
away
they are
and
playing
Aston
Wolves.
Villa away. So
Yeah,
Aston Villa away
Aston
is a
Villa
loss.
away, then Leeds,
mm,
Uh,
then Chelsea,
Wolves
is
then
a
away,
loss.
I'm
Everton.
not sure.
Chelsea is a loss.
Then
Everton.
they're playing Chelsea away, Everton at home, and then Leeds at home. Leeds are tough,
Oh God,
guys.
they're not winning any game.
It's not looking good for Spurs. I'm telling you, it's not looking good for Spurs.
And what will confirm Ikena is saying I think Spurs will be relegated. The players themselves want the club relegated. I think
Yeah,
what will
I was
finally
looking at
kill
that,
Spurs.
guys. Let me tell you why.
Mm.
Why are these guys not putting up a fight? Because these players know, even if they stay up, where are they going? They're not getting anything, right? They're not getting no European football or nothing. These players want to get relegated, so the
That they
clubs can
can leave.
sell them to get the money to recover, and they can go and play European footballs with other bigger clubs. Guys, trust me, this is what's going on with Spurs. I'm telling you.
So the thing is, I honestly, I think since I've been watching football, I haven't seen any big club get relegated. It's something I would like to experience. So if Spurs can serve it up for me, I'm available. I'll take it. I'll take
I
it
I
all
mean,
day.
Spurs is are they a big club? I
Yeah,
mean,
I feel like
they're just a
the
mid-table
I mean,
team getting relegated. So like,
You were lucky you
uh,
didn't get relegated last season.
so they
Yeah.
exactly they were seven. But honestly, guys, we lost to them in Europa League final. So embarrassment for us. So
Weren't United lucky not to get relegated as well last season?
no, we were at least 14th or 15th, I think.
But your
So
points were quite low there.
Mm.
yeah, so one of these days, a big club is going down. So
Honestly, do you know what is going to confirm Spurs will go down? If West Ham wins Crystal Palace on Monday. Oh my God.
is that a
Yeah.
home game for West Ham?
No, no,
I think it's
West Ham. They are
away.
going away.
Away.
Crystal Palace
Yeah.
If
is a
they
hard match. Crystal Palace are
is a
doing
so
good.
is a hard match. Ash, that's what I'm telling you. It's a hard match. But if they get a win, Spurs are definitely going down. because it's 4 points clear now, and they meet. I think are they meeting each other? West Ham and
No,
Spurs,
No,
no,
they're not
no.
meeting each other.
no.
No.
But West Ham's games are still okay. I think it's still
Spurs, it's Spurs who play difficult
I
fixtures.
feel
Like,
I have a different take. I have a
I
different
still
take.
feel Spurs survive.
I think out of these games that they have to play,
Mm,
the game I can see them
mm.
losing is I can see them losing Wolves and Chelsea. But I actually think they could
They
get a
beat
win.
Aston Villa
They could beat Villa. I think Spurs could beat Villa. Oh,
and
and I'll
Everton.
give you my I'll tell you guys why. I think Leeds will be a tough game. Leeds can end up being a draw
A
between them
draw.
and Leeds. Um,
Mm.
for Chelsea, I can't really say anything about that game. Possibly Chelsea win. Everton, I still think Spurs can beat Everton. The thing is,
They will not, because
no, they
well,
will
wait.
not.
Let
for
me say
European
why.
Like,
food,
Let me
I
say
don't
why.
know
Let me say
how you're
why.
so confident.
I
Is
said
it
let me say why. Let
deserving
me say
payment?
why for the teams. For Villa, yes, Villa they are fighting for top five, whatever, but their main focus is Europa League, right? They want to win Europa League. So whether they win or lose or draw in the Prem, I don't think Villa they are fighting for it that much. They're aggressive that much. So that's why I'm like, okay, this Villa game is a game I feel like Spurs could win. For Wolves, what are they fighting for? Right. The only reason why I'm saying Wolves will beat them is because Wolves typically get good results against Spurs. But
against Spurs, yeah.
Wolves, they are going to get relegated anyways. So yes, you can fight all you want, but you're still going to get relegated. And for Chelsea, I mean, it's Chelsea. They most likely would lose. For Leeds, I think it's going to be a tough one between Spurs and Leeds. That's the game that I feel they need to get a result from for them to have a chance. And I think they can get something against Everton. I think it's going to be tough because Everton, they are fighting for a European,
Guys,
finishing in a European spot. But then I still feel like they can get something
if
from that.
Villa
From them.
wins the Europa League, is number 6 going Champions League or no?
I
Like,
don't actually know.
sixth
Is number six
position
I
going?
don't
play
know the
Champions League or no?
calculation. I don't know.
No, if they finish sixth, if they finish sixth,
If Villa
So
win
if Villa wins Europa League,
Europa
but
League,
they're
they are
fourth,
going to Champions League, and they are
yes,
so
fourth. They are
either
still
way.
going.
But is the sixth position team
No,
going?
I don't think
No.
no,
so.
no, 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 no. It's just five. So if Villa finish sixth and win the Europa League, they are going to Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I think the European League is more should be more important than even the Prem at this
Yes.
point.
For them, it should be full
Yeah.
focus on Europa League.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it gives them a trophy and it still takes them to
And you,
Champions
yeah.
League.
all right,
Yeah.
let's wrap up our conversation with Arsenal, Man City, Arsenal. Let's give
Ooh.
predictions, thoughts, what we expect to happen in tomorrow's game. City, Arsenal, Arsenal. They're going to the Etihad. They must win. They must win this game to really secure, that gap with City. Because if they drop points in this game, they lose to City, then there's a chance that they might bottle the league yet again another season.
Who wants to go
We'll
first?
start from Naya, then we'll go Naya, Dhruv, Chevy, then we'll come back to the main guys on the panel. Let's start with Naya. What do you think? City,
I'm
Arsenal,
Chelsea,
tell
so
us your thoughts and then your prediction.
I want City to win. Trust me, but I have a feeling Arsenal might do it because after 22 years, this one game, this is it. This is the final. If you win this one, they can't catch you. So if they don't turn up tomorrow, I feel like they're forever losers. And I have a feeling, and the type of manager Arteta is, I think he's gonna show them, yo, 3 years in a row, we've been second place. If we lose tomorrow, this is it. This will be our identity forever. And I have a feeling they'll turn up because 22 years is a long wait, and this is their chance. This is their chance. I have a bad feeling they might make like sneak a 1-0 win or something.
So 1-0 Arsenal. Okay, Dhruv.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal are having problems scoring goals as well. So I think
Yeah.
City will win. So 2-0. O'Reilly is on form. I think
Oh boy.
Haaland will get his shooting boots back on. He has to turn up this game. Like, and I think Arsenal with their attack is just not consistent. They got Madueke, Gyökeres, Martinelli, Trossard. I don't see them doing that against Gahey and Kusanov. Kusanov and Gahey have been very good recently, and
Solid.
but the only way Arsenal can win is by corner, and that's it.
So what are you predicting? City to win?
2-0, yeah.
2-0
City.
City. Okay. Chevy.
So yeah, guys. So this is how it's going to go. Write it down. Just saying it. So basically, Arsenal only wins if they score an early goal. So
Mm.
if they get something scrappy, a corner like you mentioned, and they sit back. If City scores, Arsenal they're going to panic and they're going to lose woefully. Like if City scores early, something, early, Arsenal they're going to come out. Arsenal recently have not been good. They don't know how to attack. They've just been, basically basing on they are solid at the back. If they do concede, they are definitely going to come outside because they're going to panic. It's going to be the story is going to be writing all over again. They're going to come outside and they don't know how to create. So when you come outside, you become vulnerable at the back. It's going to just explode all over their faces. And if Man City, they are compact, they are patient. I feel like Man City is going to win the game. So it's sort of dicey. I feel like it's going to be close also because they're big teams and very competitive teams. So I think it's going to be either a 3-1 win to Man City because I'm biased or a 2-0 win to Man City. So yeah.
So new into Man City. Okay. Ash.
If you guys look at the last four games Arsenal played, they have one win in last four games. Arsenal. That even a scrappy 1-0 win against Sporting away. So guys, remember who Arteta learned from? It's Pep Guardiola, and he it's at Etihad. And guys, honestly speaking, Arsenal is not playing the best football. They're not gonna be good champions. Like they play like their play is so bad. Like so, I believe it's gonna be City 3-1 or 2-1 City, and yeah, they're gonna bottle, guys. They're gonna bottle the league. They're gonna bottle the league because uh, I already it feels like when they're playing, even their last game when they played against Sporting, like it felt like they're feeling the pressure, like of like of they're so close, so they feel the pressure, and it's just as Nar said, like I just feel they're gonna be forever losers. Like they just they're not made for the success. I don't think so. I just don't believe in this team. So
All right. Andy.
So in the last let's go on data. In the last Ateta now, I think everything is all dependent on Ateta. He's going to show us what kind of manager he is,
Mm.
right? If he doesn't and if he can't win tomorrow, to me, at the end of the season, even if he, I don't know, but if he doesn't win the league, he should just put in his resignation and find something else to do. The reason I say that is take the last 5 games. They've conceded 6 goals and they've only been able to score 3. And that 3 was scrappy. It's not like it was a fancy 3 created scrap. When I mean scrappy
yeah,
3 goals
that's
they
what I
put in.
said.
And
Yeah.
it's not in one, it's in separate games.
Mm.
So there are 2 games that out of the last 5, they could not even score. They could not score against City in the final. If we all remember, we all watched that game. Haters hate watching. You all watched that game. They could not
Mm-hmm.
score against City, right? They scored obviously against Southampton,
I
but they
think your video is
conceded 2.
paused or something.
Okay, they scored against Bournemouth, but they
Mm-hmm.
conceded 2,
Mm-hmm.
right? At the end of the day, even the ones they won, I think it's Sporting they won, but it was just like maybe 1-0. What was the fifth one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other one was a draw, 0-0 draw.
Mm-hmm.
Boring 0-0 draw. Do you get? Rookie is saying, Andy, you're still talking about my team. My boy doesn't learn. We have to talk about your team. Is the Prem?
Yeah,
Well, we
and
talk
they
about
play
your team.
boring
But no, I'm
football. I
not.
agree.
I
These
think
Arsenal
for
fans are
tomorrow,
so like
tomorrow, if you ask me what will be the score from my heart
Mm-hmm.
of hearts, I think it's a draw, 1-1 draw tomorrow. Because I think Arsenal would score first. I
Mm-hmm.
know Chevy said if Arsenal scores first, it's done and dusted. I don't think so. Arsenal will score first.
Both teams to score tomorrow. Yeah,
Yes, both teams will score
both
and they will
teams to
still
score
concede.
tomorrow.
They will still let in a go. So either a 1-1 or a 2-2. It's going to be a draw. And the title will still be open. One person will still fumble the bag, City or Arsenal.
Mm.
Right? So yeah. But if I was to go with the hate watching side of me, I've never wanted Man City to. I don't want Man City to win the league.
You're a
I don't want
Chelsea
them to win.
fan. You don't. You should
I
want Arsenal to win.
I don't want him to. I just want Guardiola to pack up and go. I'm tired of him in this league. How
I mean,
many
even if
leagues
he
does he want
wins,
to
he
win
might
before
leave.
he goes?
So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. Even if
so
he wins or
don't
lose.
don't win. Don't win. Let him just pack up and go. Let other people have opportunity. Brother, you've done enough in this league. I'm tired. So I guess hating Arsenal is a therapy for them. Shitty teams as usual. Don't even rookie, don't compare yourself with Chelsea. We're not a club right now. You are doing yourself a misharm and to be comparing yourself with Chelsea.
All right.
No manager, no
Um,
club.
my take, I think City would win. I have to agree with Arsenal's current performance.
Mm.
The issue is they can't create. There's no creativity. The wingers are dead. The midfield dead. Um, they just don't look good against Sporting. If Sporting was a little bit better, I think Sporting would have removed
Mm.
Arsenal. I think they would have removed Arsenal from the UCL. So looking at how Arsenal they are currently playing, I think it will take a lot of great effort for them to get a win at the Etihad. I think it's going to be crazy. Pep has found his first team that is able to use to get results. He's tried his first team against Chelsea. It was a good win, right? Cherky, that guy is shifty. He's unpredictable. He's dynamic. He's creative. You have Erling Haaland, world class striker. He's lethal when it comes to goal scoring. You have Semenyo. Semenyo is having a crazy run as a winger. You have Doku. Doku is shifty too. You're having Doku running against who? Ben White. Because Timber is not going to be around. Doku would
Yeah.
eat Ben White. You cook him. So at this point, honestly, if Arsenal win tomorrow, then it's just written in. It's one of those things I say is just written for them. Like it's just
Mm.
destiny. It's
If
written
they
in the
win this,
Yeah.
stars
they win the league.
somewhere. Like this is their year. Right. That's the only thing that City just had an off day. Because football is who shows up on that day. But for me, based on what I'm seeing on paper, I think is a win for City. Is a win for City. So I'll go City 2-0. 2-0 City. So
Don't you?
yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Anyways, we've gone way overboard. Those were you guys' final thoughts. So I'm just gonna shout out the chat and then we'll see you guys later. Shout out to Rookie, JP, Ikena, Lucky, Isaiah, Saka,
Saka. Yeah.
SSB, Drew for coming on,
AB.
Naya for coming on, Chevy coming on, Ash coming on too as well. I appreciate you guys. If you're new here, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. And like this video, guys, before you watch something else. I appreciate you guys for coming on the stream.
And thank you all in the background as
Um,
Is
well
the
for
watch
coming
along
today.
tomorrow, Andy?
Yeah.
yeah, so we're doing a
Foxy
watch
was
along.
there
We're doing a watch along tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Watch along
Yes,
tomorrow
yes, we
for
are.
Man City
Yeah.
Arsenal. You guys come back for the watch along. It's going to be crazy. Let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting watch for sure. All right, man. Take care, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the watch
Take
along.
care, too.
See you
All right, take
guys.
care, guys.